Let's flip through all of the threads in my 2023-24 teacher planner. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through this whole planner. I don't know if I'm really excited to show you all of this because I went with the theme, but then I immediately hated the theme. So as you will see, I had some struggles along the way, but I do think I have some really cute spreads in here as well, and you can just kind of see how I do things in here. So this is my 7x9 teacher lesson planner, the focused edition. I've used this one for 2 years and I really liked it. It's been really good for me, although next year I'm going to be switching to a colorful version and a larger version, just to switch things up and make it more interesting for myself. I really kind of lost some creativity this year, or like some drive for creativity, and hopefully next year I will get that back. Okay, so these pages I just kind of repurpose for myself. Here's our bell schedule, my days off. I like to keep track of these because I can see like how many days I've taken off, and like, because we only get 10 a year, but I do have some still banked that roll over, which is good. It's nice to have those just in case, and I have had to use them before. Here's my work days. I have to do 10 before school starts, so I like to keep track of that here, and then my duty dates as well, so concession stand and homecoming dance. I never use these pages. I just haven't found a purpose for them yet. This is my yearly calendar, and I do reference this quite a bit just to see like what certain dates we have off or which days are half days, all of that. So this I will definitely keep for next year's planner. And this I ended up giving up on, not because I like intended to, I just completely forgot about it. But this was just supposed to keep some good things, some notes, just something that I can look back on, but I just completely forgot, and hopefully next year I will remember, or maybe put in like a Google Calendar, like a note, so that I'm reminded to actually fill this in, because I do like it when it's all filled out. Okay, so I had 3 classes this year, but I started off with 1, and as you can see, our classes are very small. I work in a rural school in Texas, and we just have like a limited amount of kids, especially lately. Like after COVID, we lost quite a few kids, and we just haven't been able to gain our enrollment back up. Hopefully, like we're always hoping that we will, because you know, per kid you get funding. So there were 4 kids in my history class. I teach world history honors. And then this year I picked up 2 other classes. Well, they're kind of connected, but I had a couple of kids doing medical terminology, and then I had 3 kids doing their CNA certification, and they had like a whole class that went along with that, and I had them twice a day. So I had more classes than this, but those I didn't really have to prep for or anything, and we were moving around a lot, so I didn't really do seating charts for them. And this is really just for my sub. I just take a scan of this for my subfolder. Okay, so let's go into July. I use the monthlies to mark off major events or holidays, things like that. So I marked in my work days for my instructional coaching, and then I just marked in, like I had a Zoom. The teachers came back on the 31st, and then this I was just playing around with layouts and stuff. And then August, so here's where like a normal month would look like, kind of. So we had our professional development, and then these I like to use like the topic that we're doing that day in my history class, just so I can see ahead what we're doing. And then I just color over with a little swatch of a marker. So this was the first month. Of course, we were still in in-service on these days, so it wasn't super, like the spreads weren't all filled out. Lots of meetings this week. And then this was the first full week of school, and I ended up having to take these 2 days off to be with family after my grandfather passed away. Thankfully, I had people step in and help me prep and all that and cover my class and stuff. So that was good. So this is a typical layout for a week for me. I do my lesson plans here for my history class, and then I have coaching goings on, like stuff around the school, and then any notes that I want to make. So here's another week in August. I like how this looks. Like, this is what I was kind of shooting for, but there were some weeks where I got a little off track. Okay, then we go into September, and I just wasn't feeling the washi or the color scheme this week at all. I just don't know. I never could really find my groove with the colors and washi and stickers that I chose for this year. I don't know why. I just could not get it together. Now this one I like. It's really, really cute. But then these weeks happen and it's like weird. I don't know. I just don't really love this. I mean, it's functional. It just isn't cute to me. And it, more importantly, wasn't what I was going for. This was some old washi. I just decided to start throwing that in. Okay, then we get into October. So again, I'm just like not finding my groove at all. But this one is very cute. I like this a lot. The kids are just wild. We did have quite a few young teachers that started, usually with an alternative certification. So they didn't have any training or anything. And so it was a little rough at times. And we actually had to let, like, one quit and one got let go mid-year. So it was a rough year in a lot of ways. I like this washi a lot. This is okay. I think I just couldn't really figure out how to mesh my markers that I loved with what I wanted to do. I don't know how to explain it. It's just didn't come together. But this I loved. See, this was very cute. I was out sick. I don't remember that. I like this one. I had a thing for this yellow washi, and I really love that color. So this was the week before Thanksgiving, and I really love this. Like, everything meshed together, and I just really like it. And then here's Thanksgiving, so I just kind of did a little bit of lettering, which wasn't really lettering. I just colored with a marker and then traced it. But it works, and I kind of did that a couple more times this year. Okay, here is December. And then here's this washi again that I absolutely love. I tried not to use it too much, but I just really liked it. And then I brought in some hollow washi too, trying to make this one work, which I kind of like this. It kind of worked. And then this was like the week before winter break, and I really like this a lot. And I remember that I forgot to do this. It's still not checked off. Didn't do it, and then didn't discover it until we got back for January. But this is really cute. I like this. I brought in some like Christmas washi from Coffee Monsters Co. Okay, then we go into January. And okay, so this month, since I was feeling like in this rut, I decided to use this washi and stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. They're like artist themed. So we have Leonardo da Vinci and then Van Gogh, which I added in this like map washi too. I can't remember this artist. I wish I did. And then Monet. So I just thought this was really fun, and it really kind of gave me a break from what I was doing to concentrate on something else. And I love this washi. I think it's super cute. The themes were really fun. Like, this was where I was feeling my most creative. It was in January with a completely different theme. Oh, this is so pretty. I had a lot of fun with these. And then here's the last one of this month. It's so pretty. Okay, so then we get into February. I went back to the ones that I really love, like the color schemes that really worked for me. Again, with that washi. But I kind of tried to do something a little different with the black and stuff. This is okay. I really love this one though. This was one of my favorites. The little color combo was super fun. And then March. Again, going back to my faves. The wind, my God. I just remember during this time, the wind was blowing so hard. We were having to get extra gas because like going home or going to work was like a struggle. So this was the week before spring break, and I decided, since we had not taken a break in my history class at all, we watched Hamilton. They loved it. Like the rest of the year, they were requesting whenever they were working on something, can we listen to Hamilton? Yes, let's do it. It was super fun. Okay, so then I decided to throw on this washi, which I ended up not loving as much as I wanted to. I don't know what's going on here. And then April, I was just like, okay, let's try something different again. So I had this kit from Once More with Love, and it was a weekly kit, and I just used it this whole month. So here is the first week that we did that. And then the second, it got really busy too, and I just wasn't in the headspace to like decorate and stuff. So this was kind of fun. I really like this. Turned out cute. And then here's the last week of April and of me using this one weekly kit. Okay, then we get into May, and I just gave up on my monthly. And this was really cute. I ended up really liking this, actually. And of course, I went back to the tie-dye because I just loved it. And then here's the last week. I decided to go for something a little bit different, and I really like this a lot. And that's it. Back here, I have the checklist, which I never used. And then I have a couple of things like in the little pocket. And then that's it. This was a really fun experiment at times, but I don't know, it was a struggle too. Like I didn't want to work in this planner because I wasn't inspired. And I feel really, really inspired about what I'm going to do next year. So stay tuned for toward the end of this month. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but toward the end of June, I'm going to do my teacher planner setup for next year. And it's going to be in my gorgeous new 8.5 by 11 Bold Blooms planner. It's going to be gorgeous, and I'm very excited. So this is the first time in years that I've been like kind of just meh about what I did in my teacher planner, but things will get better next year. And I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk through my process and my struggles along the way. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and share this video with somebody you think might like it. See you next time. Bye!